Hello, I'm Rochelle, and this is episode 156 of the Genuine Realtor Show, which airs every Friday. Burlington is one of those places where you could live here for your entire life and still not know everything there is to know. So today I'm going to be sharing 5 somewhat secrets about Burlington. Ready? Let's go. There's a sense of fun when discovering something new about your city, and this completely non-exhaustive list shares places to visit and secrets to use to your advantage here in Burlington, Ontario. Before I dive in, if you are interested in living in or moving to the Burlington, Hamilton, and surrounding areas, please do subscribe and click that bell to turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. All right, let's start with some calming moments of reflection at one of Burlington's 2 labyrinths. This one here behind me is located in Central Park, just a stone's throw from the Guelph Line parking lot. According to the city's website, it was designed with 11 circuits and influenced by the designs at Chartres Cathedral. Built in 2005, it's also the first wheelchair-accessible labyrinth in Canada. The other one is located on the eastern tip of Joseph Brant Hospital, and while it was fairly unknown by most locals previously, the testing clinic entrance is right there, so the secret might be out on this one. Now, if you're wondering how anyone could find calm in a maze, the answer is, it's not a maze. It's a path that methodically works its way into the center and back out again. One way in, one way out. You just have to follow. Labyrinths are designed to help you align, be present, and offer an opportunity to find an inner calm. So if you're local and need some space to reflect, this is one way in the city to do it. Mapleview Centre is one of Burlington's 2 modern shopping malls, and considering the draw during peak shopping seasons, which leads to long queues trying to just get in or out of the parking lot, this next tip is worth noting. If you plan to arrive at the mall heading westbound along Fairview, most people turn left onto Maple, but if you go against your instinct and sit in the far right lane, there's a ramp that takes you up and then over the busy road below, allowing you to sneak in the back way or side way, depending on how you look at it. Burlington is home to a special hill that's on top of an even more special hill, and it's right here behind me. So the first special hill is the Magnetic Hill. One of these little knolls here is so magic, you can put your vehicle in neutral and the Magnetic Hill will pull you up against gravity. Or so it seems, at least. There's no actual magnets involved, but there are some pretty sweet optical illusions. Now, if you couldn't get the Magnetic Hill to cooperate, it's not a lost cause because there's some great hiking trails just up at the top of the hill. Or you could bring your furry friend along and visit the dog park after you are illusioned out. And now for the even more special hill. Just past the Magnetic Hill, the road starts to climb up the side of the escarpment. This is a very special ecosystem and home to the endangered Jefferson salamander. Of course, these amazing creatures don't understand the dangers of a road, so every year since 2012, the city of Burlington blocks access in March during their mating season to help the species survive and hopefully one day thrive again. Beautiful Paleta Mansion. Now, this one's not so much of a secret, and I've even done a deep dive in another video, but it isn't well known that as a city-run park space, you're welcome to come explore the grounds and take in the splendor of the character features of this 1930s built estate home. With mulch trails, water access, gardens, and green space, it's definitely worth a visit. If you have an affinity for the arts, you will love exploring Burlington's more than 50 art installations throughout the city. The individual total is closer to 100, but I'm grouping the decorative but functional benches and bike racks together in my tally. From murals to sculptures, interpretive benches to cultural influences, there's a lot to explore throughout Burlington. Some of my favorites include this one behind me, which is named Ecological Impact, a representation of what would happen if we drop the ball by losing the bees and pollinators. Another personal favorite is the Bird Conversations, which is immersive for kids, being a sound and sight display tucked into the trees surrounding Fothergill Park. Or what about crescendo rising wave, which in short represents the movement and coming together of the community? And of course, there's the portal in our downtown, which represents the reflections of the past and the vision of the future. I could seriously go on and on about all of these beautiful places to explore here in Burlington, Ontario. And for now, I think we've covered a pretty solid list of 5 not so secret secrets. Thanks so much for watching. Until next week, keep it genuine.